In the field of biological engineering, I would like to present the presence of intestinal helminths in humans and animals in the Philippines. Intestinal helminth infections are prevalent in rural areas of the Philippines, affecting both humans and animals. This study examines the occurrence and infection rates to support the development of effective control methods. The objectives of this study is to determine the rate of intestinal helminth infections in rural areas and identify the infection patterns and assess transmission of zoonotic diseases directions. To further understand the objectives, the first one involves measuring how common and severe these infections are, identifying high-risk groups and evaluating contributing factors. The second one focuses on how these diseases spread between animals and humans, identifying risk factors and transmission routes. The use of microscopy to generate results. Stool samples from 252 households were analyzed using microscopy. 95% ethanol was added for preservation. The zoo trip program studied 4 Mindanao villages wherein techniques used cats for humans and flotation with shatter solution and sedimentation for animals, wherein Sajak and Converse method. To understand Sajak and Conboy's method, there's a book called Veterinary Clinical Parasitology. It's a guide on diagnosing and managing animal parasites, covering identification, lab techniques, and clinical interpretation for veterinarians and students. Microscopy revealed ascariasis or small intestine roundworm infections in humans, which is 13.9%, and pigs are 13.7%, along with hookworm infections at varying rates. Findings suggest significant co-infection and potential zoonotic transmission. Table 1 shows the infection probability for each parasite, analyzed using multiple logistic regressions to assess relationships between intestinal worm species. How microscopy results support the research. Microscopy confirmed infection rates in humans and animals, providing key data on population transmission patterns and guiding targeted control strategies. Microscopy confirms infection in San Isidro, Mainit, Bunawan, and Trento, showing how geography influences parasite survival. Coastal and lake regions differ from inland areas due to microclimatic conditions, sanitation, and environmental factors, supporting targeted control efforts. Additionally, environmental conditions affect host sustainability, with stressed or malnourished hosts at high risk. Free-roaming dogs face increased infection due to contaminated food and environments. Overall critique of the research. This study shows that environmental factors such as microclimate, sanitation, hygiene, and contamination affect helminth survival and infection rates. Malnutrition increases stability while roaming dogs may indirectly transmit infections, stressing the need for integrated deworming programs for humans and animals. Despite some limitations, this study provides strong evidence of the link between humans and animals and the environment in helminth transmission. It supports a One Health approach, integrating human, veterinary, and environmental health for effective parasite control. Reference is from Transactions of the Royal Society of Tropical Medicine and Health. Thank you.